from Will Run that would have ever said, no, I don't want to merge with Ypsilanti, it would have been LaVey Weathers. I've changed my mind.
That concludes our public comments for tonight. To piggyback off what Ms. Weathers said, first of all, I didn't know it was her first name until now. I am a graduate of Will Run back in 1990. If anybody knows me, I wasn't an MC fan. I wouldn't wear purple and gold because no, I was red and white. And I held that for a long time. Many people can testify. But when I got on this board, and I set self aside and I looked and said, what can we do best for our students? That ego left. When you get in a position that we're in and you look down and you see the bigger picture, that ego will leave. Now I root for Ypsilanti, and I thought I never would. And I agree, I wish I would have stayed a Brave instead of a Phoenix. Y'all still going to be Braves to us. But to say all that, we held this meeting tonight, and you have to understand something. We cannot proceed with nothing, no talks about this, unless we brought it to you first, and we had the resolution passed. So it's not that we was hiding anything from you, but we have to do things decent and in order. And we appreciate everybody for their comments and concerns. That's the reason why we held this. Now we can take this back. Now you will start to hear things. Now we can put things together to see if it best fits both districts.
Ultimately, this decision lies with the voters. For what it's worth, I'm a graduate of Pioneer. I can tell you, some stories. There's no place that's perfect, and I'm very, very proud that my daughter is going to graduate this year from Ypsilanti High School, and I think that she got a better experience at Ypsilanti High School than I got at Pioneer. In many ways, that may be a measure of the person that she is instead of the person that I am. Every experience is what you make out of it. But having said that, we weren't going to respond, but I think that there's a couple of details that were brought up that probably ought to be addressed very early on. One, no consolidation can take place without an affirmative vote of the electors. That's the communities. That's all of you and everybody else that votes as a registered voter in the Ypsilanti area. The second thing is that you need to know, as far as the timeline goes, is by state statute, the consolidation actually takes effect on July 1st of the year following whenever that vote happens to take place. That has some interesting ramifications for us moving forward. Just by way of example, not because that's been decided, but just by way of example, if the communities were to decide to have this vote, if the boards were to decide to have this put on a ballot, say next May, that would be May 2013, then the consolidation would actually take effect July 1st, 2013. That's a pretty short timeline for implementation. If the vote were to take place this August, it's the same time. It takes place July 1st, 2013. If the vote for the community were to take place anytime after July 1st, 2013, then implementation would be by law July 1st, 2014. The question was raised as to who would serve on the new board. By law, the ISD actually appoints a new Board of Education which take office on July 1st of the year of the implementation and serve in those positions. And I think it's just a period of 6 months until there can be a regular public election, which by law now takes place in November. So in terms of what the new board would look like, the ISD would appoint a new 7-member Board of Education for the new district, which would take office and take effect on July 1st of the year, and whenever year that vote happens to take place. So that would kind of give you a little bit of an idea on the timeline. Our job now, and that was the point of this meeting, is to begin that conversation with the community. You've raised terrific questions. Every one of them deserves an answer. It's now our job as boards of education to put in place a process, thanks to Ms. Stewart, through a clear cooperation that will involve and engage the community in developing a vision for a new school district. Many of the questions that have been raised can't be answered because those answers have to come from the conversation that will take place in our community. It has to And for what it's worth, I love the point that we don't really even know each other. So I think that we need to have more of these kinds of meetings that give our two communities, our two school communities, we're one city, but we're two school communities, more of an opportunity to get together in a way that gives us a chance to meet each other and know each other and raise our concerns and our questions. But we have an incredible opportunity here. You know, maybe once in your life you have an opportunity to truly make a change, a lasting change that can have a positive impact on how things happen from there on out. And this may be it. And it's all up to all of us. The boards of education are responsible for making sure it happens, but it's really up to you also to step forward, be heard, and imagine what's possible for our kids. Imagine what we can do if we all put our brains together and say, what is the very best that we can do for our kids? Not how little can we do for our kids, what is the very best that we can do for our kids, and commit ourselves to seeing that vision through, whatever it takes. Anything to add?
No.
All right. With that, this concludes the public comment portion of the meeting. Thank you for your thoughtful comments about this work and effort. The children in our two school districts are the beneficiaries of this work, and we would be remiss if we did not recognize the members of the Washington Intermediate School District Board of Education. Would all the Board of Education members please stand and be recognized? May I have a motion from the Ypsilanti Board of Education to adjourn this meeting? Trustee Jackson has raised his hand and made the motion. Is supported? Vice President Berman? Support. Thank you. The motion's been made and supported. The meeting be adjourned. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say nay. Motion carries.
From the Willow Run School Board, may I have a motion to adjourn the Willow Run Board of Education meeting? Ms. Stewart and Ms. Thomas. And can I get a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Mr. Wiley. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries.
As declared by both boards, this joint meeting is adjourned.